overwhelming evidence. Overwhelming evidence to know that Wummi knows a lot. And she's manipulating, deceiving. From the post, look at what she said. Why did she mention?
Sorry, I'm not interjecting you, Queen. Our sister Karimo said, Wummi, this Wummi you are all following, has brain more than all of you. She posted that herself. So continue, please.
I don't know. I'm sorry, it's okay. It hurts me so bad when I see some people, they analyze so stupidly.
And you know the funniest thing, Queen? These people are well-read. They are learned people.
I'm surprised. Honestly, it's surprising.
I'm telling you the truth. They are well-read. They are learned people. So if you are learned and you are well-read and you are a mother to be, or you will be someday, and you look around you with all this overwhelming evidence that you are seeing online and everywhere,
it's now that
you decided that no, sir, this is what my heart told me to do.
You know how? You know what? You know what? You know what is playing out? What is playing out that they are still decided to be manipulated is the gender. She's a female and the child. And Wummi is so manipulated, she's so smart, using that child as a bait. Using that child to curry their favor. That's all she's doing. You know what I mean? It's that child that looking, because every time I see that person, girl be with me and Liam, I say, my God, that is what this girl is using. You know, that is what she's using. That child that, you know, we are from where we are from, Africans, Nigerians to be precise. You know how we don't joke with kids. We know how we nurture. We know how we guide, we protect kids that are not even ours, right? That's what is going on. That's what she's using. It's that child that she's using and herself as a female and her age. That is what she has used in deceiving these people. Because I have a 12-year-old in the house. In fact, I used to be on Facebook. I never even knew anything called TikTok. It was from Coffee TV that I got to know when this case started, that there's something called TikTok. People were talking about on TikTok, Paparano and Westo. I followed her to TikTok. So what am I saying? Oh, a call came through because making me lose my line of thought. So
okay. I was able to give you the
No. Sorry, a call came through. It was when I came to TikTok that I got to know a lot. I learned a lot. I know a lot. Right. Even the TikTok, I had to take my daughter's TikTok account. I didn't, because I wasn't a TikTok person. Because I thought TikTok was for kids, just entertainment, you know.
Sorry. Hold on 1 second, please. 1 second, please. Ryan Whisper, much love. Oluwatosin Golden Sea, Queen, Big Abbas. Whisper, do I want to come back up? Should I bring her?
Please, excuse me, please.
I don't want Woto. I will go down. That Woto. I don't know. I can't stand Woto.
If she's going to
Super Vibe, please don't bring her. Please. She's just a distractor. Don't bring her. Thank you.
I just gave you an analysis right now, and I thought you actually believed me when you put up that clapping this thing. You at this 8 months, people have talked to whatever they want to believe in. You can't change them.
Because sorry, hold on, Queen.
Here and being
1 second, Queen, sorry. There are about 5 of them from their camp, popular ones that I know, but I didn't bring them up. So I guess maybe they've gone to call themselves. They want to come, so that's why I didn't bring. That's why I asked the question. So I'm not bringing any of them up. Sorry, please continue.
Okay, don't worry.
It's up to you. It's a platform. I can't teach you.
No. I'm not bringing it.
But if I have a platform, at this 8 months, some people are still sticking to a narrative that I know that is manipulative, is false, is untrue. I won't want to engage them. In fact, sometimes I'm so sorry. I'm not supposed to be doing this, but it pains me so hard that sometimes I go on Paparano. I can't. I found that.
I think Queen is having
the beast in me. I can't stand it. You know, I'm here. I'm
All right,
here.
continue,
it's just
please.
like I just can't stand the beast. They brought out the beast in me. When I see them Maparano again, gullibly, stupidly, foolishly, I'm forced to go up there. I'm like, what is this? What is this? So for me, at 8 months, everybody they are formed. Their mind are formed. They know what they want to.
Golden Seal, are you there?
You can't bring them up to start changing them, except you want to have a debate. And everywhere that I see, especially on the Paparono platform, I've never seen them. I'm yet to see at a time all these strong supporters of Wummi, they've changed their hearts. No, they'll just come and give you a headache. They'll just make you bring out the best. You start yelling, shouting. Please, just let them be. For me, if I have a platform, I'm not going to bring them up. Because they've made their mind is made up. It's too late.
Exactly.
All they want to do now is to create trouble. And if you watch this thing, you will never see people supporting justice. You will never see them on a platform. I don't go there because I can't stand listening to those things they say. It annoys me. I can't
You know what they do now? Queen? I think they are recruiting some new people that you don't know. You know, they know that people has already know the whole people. So sometimes when they send requests, you might think they are Team Justice. Like
I agree.
The first time she sent request, I thought maybe she's one of us. So I just accept the request. So until when I think Golden Seal or Sugar Blaze begin to ask her question, and I'm beginning to see her that, okay. When she now made mention that in my camp, I said, okay, that's
like, once you hear them, please just let them go. To me, it's too late.
No. I wanted to drop her that time. I was even muting her. It was the respect I have for Lady Roy when she said I should just allow her talk. So that's why I now leave.
Since this 8 months, I'm yet to see one of them that has changed. I am yet to see the only thing.
They are not ready to change.
Their mind is already made up. Next thing, the thing becomes wutu. So I'm sorry at this juncture, at 8 months, everybody's had their informed decision. They know what they want to believe in. Bringing them up here is rawing people's annoyance. Because I'm annoyed when I see them, let's sit and because I like it when we like minds, we're on the same platform, and we are sharing opinions. We are bringing out thoughts, we are bringing out our different thoughts, and new things can spring up.
Exactly.
Does it make any sense to bring them here and they cross brow between us to start yelling, shouting, cursing? And we don't go to their platform, they are the one, what are you looking for here? What are you looking for here? What are you looking for here? If you know that this platform, you don't agree with what they are discussing, then leave. That's what I do. When I suddenly find myself in their platform, I leave. I don't even wait 1 second because I can't afford to hear what they will say because it will trigger my annoyance and I want to go up and I know that yes, they will not allow me talk and I don't want to embarrass myself and I don't want to hurt myself. So I'll just leave. So for me, at this juncture that we are, I'm so hurting, it's so painful that I expected all of us to be one accord as we have been in the beginning. It's hurting me, it's so painful. There's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing anybody can do about it. This is life. That is why we are humans. We are all dynamic. We are not the same. We have different opinions. The way our faces differ, so is our thoughts. So it hurts me that the way this case is going, the progress at which I expect it to go is not. But I always console myself, for sure, for one thing. I say, if people are perverting justice, right? Even if Mohbad doesn't get justice physically, he will get a divine justice. And I believe that divine justice serves better than earthly justice. Because unfortunately, divine justice, it will start spreading from generation to generation. I don't know if you understand what I mean.
I get your point.
Yes, that's what I feel. If you ask me, if they could provide justice and they avoid going to jail, good. But I know that God, in His infinite mercy, knows everything. Even before it happened, He knows. I'm a believer of God. I believe in God. And I believe in karma. That, unfortunately, karma is slow. But when it comes, it hits hard. And unfortunately, I already wrong on my Jenny Bay. And what you that is the unfortunate thing that I see in this case. I just pity. You know, I don't want to seem as if I'm cursing or I'm prophesying negative in people's life. But I know that's not going to happen.
That,
Yeah, I know. But that's my condolence. That is what I use in consoling myself. So if they feel they want to get away with it because of shame that's going to accompany them, saying the truth or being exposed, they rather want to pervert that justice so that their shame, their secret will not be exposed. Good. But I know one thing for sure, that God in his infinite mercy will give Mohbad divine justice because he was died unjustly. This is not a natural pie. He died unjustly. And I know that if it was somewhere where the system works, we'll just be folding our hands and they'll keep you'll keep briefing us with updates. Not us yelling, shouting, you know what I mean, on the platform every day, every night. They are doing nothing. Nothing. It hurts me. But I've consoled myself that God, I'm just waiting for your divine intervention. I'm waiting for your divine judgment. And I know that's going to, if unfortunately, I'll be happy if that divine judgment is saved. But unfortunately, their generation will unborn, will get what? They will share out of it. And I think they're not thinking about that way. They're only thinking themselves. And what do you expect of a selfish person? Because the world is all about them. You think you're protecting that little boy? You are not protecting him. You are not. You are protecting him physically. Protecting him physically. But what about our Heavenly Father over there? Up there, who will dish out to each and every one whatever we do in this world? So if you think you're protecting him physically, good, protect him. Do you think about divine intervention, divine judgment that boy by you're trying to protect? That's the only thing when it comes to my mind, is even that I'm not the boy's mother, it strikes my heart. I say, hey, if this thing happens, if this thing happens, it may not be, it may even be 40 years, 60, it may not be, I'm not talking of it, next 1 year, you know what I mean? Eternal. But a selfish person will never care. A selfish person will never care. Or a selfish person is about myself. I don't want to be exposed. I don't want to be put to shame. But so be it. But it hurts me so bad the way things are going. So many manipulation here and there. And I feel it hurts me the more when I see Baba Mohbad. It hurts me the more that he lost, he lost a son, a dear son, who he was looking
at. The breadwinner of the family, to be precise.
Yes. This man suffered. We are all parents. Now. We are all parents. We know what we go through. We know what we sacrifice. For our children to be successful. And even when Mohbad had attained success, the Baba did not even taste good out of it. Because I remember when they went to interview him in the house, that he was sitting on one chair that was made in this Xpos chair material. See how skinny he is. I see he's looking older than his age. I have an uncle who is his age. Do me. Even when Mohbad was alive, he wasn't taken care of. Look at him. Look at where he's looking.
Queen, do you remember this Yoruba adage that you say, Etoba niko dun, ko no ko luti epa?
Honestly, what is paining me in this issue is that the way this case is going, that they are perverting justice. They don't want that justice to see the light of the day. The second one that is hurting me is Baba Mohbad. And you guys are lying on this man. You guys are constructing so many now. Eh?
I think since day one, from the first inquest.
Now.
Yeah.
The fact that this money is not because if that man was Dangote, if that man was Adenuga, will me try that with him? He won't. Can we try that? She can't. But like I said, divine justice is what I'm seeking for right now. Because at this juncture, the way it's going, that they keep lying and lying. Imagine what went on at this police station. Adura taking the blame that he was one that they bad Mohbad. Imagine that lie. And we'll be sitting down there.
They all wanted Baba to drop the case.
On that police station meeting. And you all know because I know you guys must have sat together, came up with a plan before that day. And you guys went there, all of you, and you were looking to this man's eyes and you were saying the truth.
Please continue the moderating work. Let me ease myself. Continue.
That you because he's not dancing to your tune. Because he's not helping you to manipulate.
Auntie Queen.
What he's seeking for is just justice for his son.
Auntie Queen, sorry, ma.
Oh my
sorry.
God.
I'm very sorry, ma. I'm sorry to cut you.
It's okay, no problem. You can.
Have you heard when Mama Sita was cursing Madam Fola Shade, that is Mohbad's auntie, that is Mama Mohbad's younger sister, all because she had refused to support the evil being done to Mohbad? That woman collects Suesha. They curse her generation.
I know. Okay.
Forgetting that the same Liam that they are dragging, that is Mohbad's son, came from the same generation. A lot of Tolani already said that they know that Baba is innocent, but you know consign them. Why now? It's not making sense. This is getting too much. The fracas and fight over this justice is getting worse. He's trying to enter Nigeria. He doesn't want to another thing for Nigeria. We need to quickly stop this. A lot of their videos is on my phone. A lot of their screen record. Because they expose this girl small for their platform if you go. Plenty of their platform used to expose Wummi. E.g. Mama Sita. Mama Sita said she cannot read. She will not read that statement in that police station that he can send Darusha to jail. Is that not one? These people are just foolish. So don't stress yourself over them. You understand? Even them themselves, they know say they don't lose. So let's just focus on getting this justice. It's so important to us now. For the future of our children. So you understand? Forget about them. They are irrelevant. Whenever they come here, please. Because, hey, when they fight this justice, you cannot survive on that their platform. Oh. They will not give you, if you just do justice for Mohbad, one might bear shake penny.
Yeah, really?
I don't go to their platform, like I said. I don't already listening to them. I don't go.
I've never even bumped into any one of those.
I don't even go
to any other platform.
It's not healthy for me. It's not healthy for me.
Papariano, Aristocrat, and when Yeyekuji was still always on, and a few others. That's it.
I go because now then they expose their Wummi.
Yeah. No. All those info that you had were good ones, like the records you were playing for us at that time. They were all good ones. Because if you have not been on that platform, you wouldn't have listened to all those things, and you wouldn't have recorded them, you know? So which is a plus for Baba and the Lugu team as well too.
At times, if you want to eat with devil, use long spoon.
Yeah.
And if you want catch thief, behave like thief. You understand? You see these people, their matter long. So I need to follow them the way they want. They don't need peace. They don't. If you like, preach for those from now to tomorrow. Now, few of them will get sense go learn. The rest, their brain don't block with evil. Their eye don't blind with evil. So if you like, talk for now to tomorrow, preach. Preach Bible, read down, they no go here. They will not hear.
Okay, so Sugar Blaze, let's have this discussion. So now we'll be discussing about how everybody should come together. So let's forget about the past. Right from on here now, what do we think should be the next line of action? You know, so what can we actually do to move the justice for Mohbad forward?
Number one, we should forget about this anti-justice coming to distract whenever you are doing your show.
Okay.
Don't give them ear. Don't listen to them because they must distract. I have been in their team where they send them to come and distract. Before God and man, if I lie, anything I define man no get. I use my children, swear. They will tell their team to come and flag the show. Or go and distract. These people which they fly well, but now on a play.
So let each and every one of us contribute to that place. 1 second.
Thanks. You're right, you know, and I think, like I said, is I don't think it's necessary at this point to entertain certain things. You know, like if you want a platform that just is neutral, you want to be neutral. I think at this point, there's nothing like being neutral. Let's be realistic. It's you know, so anybody can come up. That's why you opened your platform, you know, just to okay, I will start with I think Madam Queen said something, you know, we're not supposed to be having team this person, team that person. It's not supposed to be like that. We're actually supposed to follow the homicide the way it was. I think one of the things that I have against the people who were in the house at that time is the fact that they never reported to the police. They never went to the police to say, you know, this young man was just having, or he had a cut, or like the police said, he was bleeding profusely, because now we don't know which one is the truth, right? But none of them went there to say, okay, this was what happened to him. We took him to several hospitals. You know, he died before the arrival of the father, before the embalmment of Mohbad. They should have done that. He died as a result of the fact that we invited, because right there, you're hiding something. That's the reason why none of you reported the incident. It's an incident. It was never reported to the police. It's an incident. Okay? It wasn't like he died of natural causes. Mm-hmm. It wasn't like he had fever or headache and then he passed. Exactly. Or he was bleeding profusely and he passed. There was an invitation for a nurse to come treat. And after the injections that she administered, according to your stories, he died rather, sorry. And so I don't know, when a man dies as a result of the injection that was given, or a child, or anybody, or even the woman, I would think that somebody, after rushing to the hospital, I wouldn't even go to that hospital because that's a different discussion why he was not put in a morgue. Let me not dive into that. And I'm still asking the question, why was spending called at 1 p.m. that Mohbad had passed on a Monday. Okay, 1 p.m. So when did the nurse go there? I kept hitting on that, but let me not go into that. Let me stick to what I'm saying. A man died, okay? I want to give these people the benefit of the doubt. And that's how the court will see it. The court, that's why it's blindfolded. It's not a respecter of anybody, but evidence, okay? Fact. It's not about screaming. It's not about saying Baba Mohbad is a liar. This person is a liar. Wummi is a liar. That one is a liar. It's based on facts. Let me start from where this thing, where my question started was, why didn't anybody report the nurse or even the nurse? I injected somebody, this, that. They say, fine. The guy died after you finish administering. Let's go by that narrative. So everybody or the people who were present one person would have reported to the police or even told the family members this was what happened. You know what I mean? And also reported to the police to at least protect themselves. Protect themselves. Because if they had gone to the police station, they had some form of report, police report, stating this was what happened immediately. And also, given the narrative that the nurse came in, it would have been a different ballgame. That did not happen. And then they went to two hospitals, Perez and Kuramed, and still took the cops back home and did local embalming. So now a father walks in there and sees this. What do you think will be playing in his mind? Is it because we're calling the father? Just because the man asks what happened? That's the whole of this insult, these curses, this anger. Let's remove the man from the picture. Anybody could have walked in there. Remember, it wasn't like he was invited. Yes, you cannot invite an elderly person or the father of a child to come see the corpse of his child. But it could have been arranged. Aren't we in Nigeria? Don't we follow culture?
Please, can I say something? Sorry, I don't mean to hurt you. It just came to my mind.
Right.
Why will a widow follow a widow who lost somebody, a promising husband like Mohbad, and you are not going haywire? You can still follow them to the police station. You that you come and do me silori, kotole dide. You know what I mean? You that you should be half dead. I'm sorry to use that word. Half, you know what I mean? You won't even know where you are. So that's for me. That cause for suspicion. Why will a widow who just lost the husband 24 less than 24 hours? You are following them.
My train of thoughts. Let me finish so I don't forget, please. You know, you have all of these questions, and I get you. You have all of these questions. At the same time, that's why I said I don't want to go back. If I want to go back to asking questions in the house, I don't even want to ask. If Wummi likes, she goes with them to the that could be her own shock. You know what I mean? She could follow them. It doesn't matter. Anybody can go. You can you can be in shock. Anybody can follow anybody. My thing is, how did DJ Bami, what's his name? Ade West, the guy with the dread, and the other guy, what that was shouting, Mohbad is dead, Mohbad is dead. How did they get there? What time did they get there? Because clearly you have these videos which the police could have been looking at and bringing these guys in for questioning. Having the cops on their lap. I'm sorry?
I said exactly. Those videos needs to be revisited.
Exactly.
What is Ade West doing with Baba Mohbad behind Mohbad's grave? What was Ade West doing when they were writing this thing? You understand a lot.
Yeah, from the car. He had Adura was sitting by the window, and then you have Mohbad's head on his leg, and then you have these two people recording, are supposed to rush in a dear friend to the hospital. They were busy recording and shouting, Mohbad is dead, Mohbad is, because that's the only way it keeps playing in my head like that. Mohbad is dead, Mohbad is dead. You understand? And you kept showing the other guy in dreadlock. You have a lifeless body on your leg. Please, we keep thinking and asking, and this can happen, but what I'm saying is, at what point were they invited? When did they come there? What happened? How did they get there? Because they were not there, or were they there in the house when this whole thing happened? Okay, so they should be called in for questioning as well. You understand? Having that corpse, that's an evidence right there. What were you doing with the body? I mean, come and explain. I think in Nigeria, the minute you say come and explain, it becomes a taboo. Don't ask me. Who is the father of your children? Don't ask me. But it's not a taboo when a man impregnates a woman and the man is denying paternity. And you're telling the woman, please, we're fighting for her. Women supporting women. This man must do this paternity test because we know that you are the father of this child, because the lady is saying that you are the father, and we'll all come to the streets. And that's right. And the other way around, because the grandfather is asking for paternity, is not right. I don't understand the double standard. Okay? I think at this point, the questions begin to linger. According to Spending at the coroner inquest, he said 1 p.m. he was called and was told that Mohbad died. I played the video of Zorro. Zorro repeated it twice. He wasn't under the influence. He wasn't crazy. He sat down there in that interview, Zorro. I'm going to play it again. And Zorro said Mohbad died on Monday. Mohbad's mother have said it in 2 videos that Mohbad died on Monday. I don't get it. There are discrepancies in the stories. This is not an attack. This is just like any other person. I could call a white woman right now.
Sorry, Lady Ryan. You mean Zorro the musician, right?
Yes. Okay. Do you understand? So I could call somebody that is totally neutral and tell and truthfully give them the comments from all of those people, and they can play it right there that there are discrepancies. Does that mean that somebody did something? We don't know. If you're in the house, whatever you're saying has to tally with the other people in the house. Do you get it? How did Monday enter Tuesday? How did Monday enter Tuesday? They played the video of the mother of the nurse. We haven't seen the nurse. We only know her name is Beishara. How did Monday enter Tuesday? They called the nurse on a Monday and she wasn't even in the country. Okay. But if you're saying that you had to wait for a nurse who was not in the country, she was in Cotonou, and you sent a video, I'm not going to talk about the video. Like I said, I don't talk about things that I have no evidence to. If that thing is not true, if there's no evidence to that, I'm not going to talk about it. I'm waiting for the nurse to come. Okay? Because in dragging the nurse, the truth will surface. Okay? And I'm going to follow as much as I can the police reports. I'm going to follow as much as I can the police report. Bleeding profusely. Remember, the people in the house say it was a small court. So police will have to say and state. I know they have their report that they're not going to share right now, but they'll be taking those to court. Right? How they got the profusely. It will be unveiled. All these things that we're asking questions, people are screaming, people are having endless nights. If we had a system that was really supportive, a system that is really, really functioning, are we supposed to be asking this question? An autopsy should be able to give you at least 99% of what happened to the body of the deceased person. The toxicology is supposed to answer all of these questions. Think about it. Now we're pushing towards a narrative that, oh, maybe she came in and she's injected and he has already ingested something or he took something. We want to know that thing he took, what time he took it, how come it was in his system, was it after the fact? Because anything is possible. He's the only person that is not here. And what state did this woman meet the person that she treated? Was he vulnerable? Was he responding? There's so many questions. Who said they play? They play. Let's go. We're all play. They play. The truth must surface eventually. Thank you.
Wow.
All right. Can I contribute quickly?
Well said. I have just a few things to say, yeah? So, in addition to what Wayne Whisper has said, she has spoken very well and very intelligently. Now, this case is not a very difficult one in our hand, to be very, very honest. To be very honest, it's not very difficult. And one of the things I want people to understand is...
Please, Whisper, can you speak up a bit?
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, continue. Yeah.
Okay, so I said this case is not a very difficult...
Yeah, continue.
Yeah, I said this case is not really difficult to solve or to hack. It's straightforward. And one of the things I want people to understand is that we have justice for Mohbad and we have family matter in this case, interwoven. You understand now? And we need to be able to differentiate the two. You understand? So, and what majority of the public is looking for is justice for Mohbad. We're not interested in their family drama. And for us to get justice, yeah, we need to put emotions aside. We need to put emotions aside and start dealing with facts. Because, I was watching a case recently of a lady in the US that killed her own child, put her in her trunk, and told the police the child was missing. It was until several months later that story was hacked and stuff like that. And eventually she confessed to the crime and all of that, and she was guilty. Now, why am I saying this thing? Is the fact that anybody has been the one that killed Mohbad in that house. So we need to put emotions aside and start dealing with facts. And like Ren Whisper has said, the police has done their report. They've given us a report. Let us follow strictly with that report that the police has given us. Now, social media is another good way to hack a case when you're finding it very, very difficult. And Ren Whisper has pointed out some clues and some angles that can actually lead us to what we are looking for. So at this point, we cannot be convincing anybody or trying to change somebody's mind on what they believe or what they already know or what they want to believe. No, we don't have to even go stress ourselves on all of that. We are looking for justice for Mohbad. Let's focus on that and start asking. All we need to do is just ask questions, the right question, and have the right team or set of lawyers that are very intelligent to ask these questions. And we will get this case sorted out, regardless whether the police is involved or whoever that is involved. You just need to ask the right questions at the right time with evidence and proof. And you will knock this case out. That's just what I want to add to it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr.
Yeah, Superman. Let me just add on top quickly. So basically, I have 2 questions, right? And I think one of them is just a suggestion anyway. Right, regards to other team Wummi or whatsoever, I feel like sometimes let's give them a slot to, display whatever they want to display. Sometimes in their rubbish talk, we get some fact that could be used. In every rubbish, there is always something useful in there. And secondly, sometimes when they come up, maybe if you're opportune, to ask them this question, please ask them, why is it that all they do is to stream other people's platform live on their own platform? If truly they are looking for justice, as we are here now, we are all deliberating, cracking brains to see how we can support and, get things sorted out. But they all do stream different platform and sit down and be listening to other platform analysis. That part, I don't get it. Because if truly they're looking for justice as well, they're supposed to be, trying to analyze and get busy, talking about way forward and all of that. But what they do is aristocrat is on live. Let's quickly go and go there. You know, they'll start streaming it. Oh, Paparano is live. It's very hot there. You know, they are disclosing certain things. They want to go there. That part, please, I would like to ask them, why are they doing that? Don't they have enough stuff to analyze on their platform? So, for that, if there's any way you can bring them up, I know sometimes they come and constitute nuisance, but let's engage them. What we don't realize is this: a lot of them, they've repented, but they will not come up with a name we used to know them with, because they can see the truth. Sometimes they are under the comment, they are listening, and they are having this change of mind that, but you will not know them. Many has changed like that. And with the police report, we know that from the beginning they've messed up. But what I know is this: in every crime scene, there is always leftover of residue to use. So don't let us bother about, you know, if they're saying profusely or it's minor. They all know what they're doing, and they know where they've got it wrong. Example, like this at the West in the car. The only reaction for anybody who is in shock to pronounce somebody's dead is if that incident happened that moment. But if they've taken him to the hospital and they've pronounced him dead at the hospital, and you are in the car, you're not saying, Mohbad is dead, what is dead? That is an arranged drama. Because the only way you can give me that reaction is if that just happened, if as you are bringing him on your lap, he gave up the ghost. You can, you know, in shock and say, oh, he's dead, da 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 da. But not when it's being pronounced, you are aware of what happened. So all those is dead is a process of their drama. We all know that. It is obvious that, you know, it's all arranged, you know, but may God help us. So, you know, let us give the Wummi team sometimes chance to school them. Anyone that wants to listen or try to learn or try to be reasonable, we can shake with them or cause them, then they go. Because, you know, we can only try to school them and see if they can change. But if they will not change, we can use cause to, you know, send them off.